Hello out there in YouTube land. It's your boy Vincent Wolf. Glad to be here. Glad to see you here. Welcome to the show. There's a lot of stuff that went down over the weekend, like Comic-Con and new #1 movie in the country, Star Trek. I totally dropped the ball last week. I'm so sorry. I forgot that Star Trek was coming out last Friday. I thought it was coming out this Friday, and I got all messed up. Alright, so I'm sorry about that. I apologize. It made $59 million. Pets came in second place, making $29 million. And in third place, Lights Out, the new horror movie. Actually, I'm on the fence about it. It might be good, might not be good. And in fourth place, originally was Ghostbusters. But as the day went on, Ghostbusters went to fifth place. And Ice Age moved into fourth place just by a couple of hundred. I think it was like 200 grand. So my theory still holds. So originally Ghostbusters beat, even though Ghostbusters beat Ice Age, cartoon movies usually do well. But Star Trek's it's a fan favorite. Everybody likes Star Trek. It's been out since forever. So movies like that are the only. And plus, Ice Age. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people were saying they made that movie for no reason. So, I don't know. I guess people weren't really feeling it anymore. It is the 7th film, so it's kind of like The Land Before Time. Because Land Before Time, when I was young, was a good movie, and now it's crap. So, I want to let you know the game you are watching is Halo 4, and with all that I just said, let's get updated. But before that, I'm going to hit you with some front page. Front page news from the NewYorkTimes.com. It's the end of the line for Yahoo as an independent company once valued at $125 billion. Yahoo cuts $4.8 billion deal to sell core business to Verizon. This is such a power move for Verizon. They're like leading in the cell phone company, and now to buy Yahoo as like Google was bought by Microsoft. Google and Microsoft are merged together. Now you have Verizon and Yahoo. So that shout outs to them. Yahoo was failing anyway. When Yahoo first came out, everybody was using Yahoo. Everybody. I still got my Yahoo email. Everybody was using Yahoo, and then all of a sudden when Google came out, and then you got Bing and all the other sort of, Google just fell off the map, So, shout outs to Verizon, I guess. They got the money, but pay your employees. Debbie Schultz set to resign from the Democratic National Committee. So here's it's real scandalous. Here's the lowdown. So Democrats arrived at their nominated convention on Sunday under a cloud of discord as Debbie Schultz, the chairwoman of the Democratic National Committee, abruptly said that she was resigning after a trove of leaked emails showed party officials conspiring to sabotage the campaign of Bernie Sanders. Holy crap. Like, it just don't end. It's really, this is why I watch The Daily Show, because politics is really like watching Scandal. It's like, come on, man, really? And then then they said they leaked it out. They didn't leak out. Someone found it. Someone hacked your email and sent it out. And then now all you do is just step down. I think that's ridiculous. If they're talking about Hillary to go to prison. This chick, come on, Bernie Sanders could have been nominated for the presidency, and then you just killed it. Man, oh man. So, I don't know. I'm still rambling on. I'm just so shocked about this, that Bernie Sanders has really good views. I'm not trying to get into any political stuff with you, but just the fact that someone did that. Why didn't they sabotage Trump? Right? Why wouldn't you sabotage Trump? I understand, Bernie and Hillary are in the same party. I get that. But come on, Trump, really? Really, America? Damn. I mean, I know she's the Democratic committee, but she could have got with the chairperson of the Republicans. I don't know. Moving on. Lastly, in the front page news on NewYorkTimes.com, Tesla chief sticks to mission despite series of setbacks. The billionaire enterpriser Elon Musk is running a private rocket company, doubling down on alternative fuels and pressing on with the Tesla after a series of accidents. Of course, there's going to be accidents. I mean, is the self-driving car a good idea? Is it the future? Yes. Are we going to get there without there being any accidents? Hell no. There's going to be tons of accidents until they get it right. That's, and they have to do that. And he's sticking with it. He also sold the ideas to other companies because he said, if you think about it, it's kind of like having a ship with a hole in it and it's filling up, but only one person knows how to make the bucket. You won't save the whole ship or the boat, right? So if everybody knows what to do, then everybody can get there. So I agree with him on that. So, it just sucks that, there's so many accidents with that car, but he's also into solar power energy, and he's from South Africa, and he's a billionaire. So there you go, ladies. And that's it for the front page news. Let's get into some updates. In movie news, so many trailers drop because of Comic-Con, because when Comic-Con comes around, everybody shows up and shows out. Like Luke Cage trailer drop, looks amazing. It's fantastic. Drops September 30th. Also, The Defenders, which Luke Cage character, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and Iron Fist will all be in it. That drops next year, so be on the lookout for that. September 30th. I'm watching it. Alright, you ain't gotta even ask me. I'm watching it. Also, they also came out with Justice League trailer and the Wonder Woman trailer. Now, I'm not really interested in the Wonder Woman. Like, I watched the trailer, but I just could not. I just could not. Like some movie trailers you watch, you get really hyped. I wasn't hyped. I wasn't hyped at all. And I'm always going to say, it's because she's a woman. It has nothing to do with that. I thought she was fantastic in Fast and Furious. Fantastic. I loved her character in Fast and Furious. But I just not feeling Wonder Woman. I'm not feeling Wonder Woman. I'm not feeling DC in general. Except for Suicide Squad. I am looking forward to that because I really like the animated movie, but I'm not feeling the live action, Justice League. I'm not feeling live action. I like the cartoons, not feeling the live action Justice League. So you can see all the trailers in the description below. Let me know what you think. Also in movie news, Lucasfilms is planning to make multiple Han Solo movies, and to star in them will be Alan Reich. He's the guy from Beautiful Creatures. It's a hard name to pronounce. But he was in Beautiful Creatures and Hail Caesar. I didn't see Hail Caesar, but got the chance to see Beautiful Creatures, and I didn't like it. Let me tell you why I didn't like it. I didn't like it because the whole movie is just about his character and the female leading role are in there. She's a witch and they're in love. They're in high school, mind you. They're in high school, 11th grade. Okay, understand that. 11th grade, and they're in love and they're making out. Damn, they're having sex. And I'm like, they're in high school. Why is there so much freaking sex in this movie? Why is there so much sex in this movie? Like, what's going on here? What's going on here? This is why we got a whole bunch of teen moms out there, because of shit like this. I will never understand these damn teen movies. Never understand it. Why? I don't remember seeing shit like this when I was a kid, with teen movies and kid movies with all this damn sex in it. Like, I understand they're trying to be quote unquote realistic. Yes, I did the air quotes, but This is ridiculous. It really is ridiculous, and it's uncalled for. You don't need that in the movie. Plus, the movie sucked. Like the movie didn't make any sense whatsoever. Anyway, they're planning to make at least 3 films, and what's cool about this is that they're not gonna make Han Solo movies tie into the original numbered movies, because Han Solo's character, his backstory is so vast that they're gonna bring in new galaxies, new characters. And to me, I want to see the whole thing with him. You know, of course he's a smuggler, but I want to see the whole thing with him and Jabba the Hutt, because in part 4, when you watch the remake version of part 4, when they added the deleted scenes, he talks to Jabba the Hutt about how much money he owes him for something that he did. You know, he did something for Jabba the Hutt and he owes him money, something like that. He owes Jabba the Hutt money for something, and he ends up paying him later on, blah, 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 blah. But I want to see the whole story behind that. And see the whole story of how he got the Millennium Falcon, too. So I'm super hyped for this damn movie. You have no freaking idea. Now let's move on to some music news. In music news, Joe Budden. So, man, oh man. So, Joe Budden is a rapper. And lately he's been going hard at Drake with all these damn diss tracks. So over the weekend, some Drake fanboys went to Button's house and they recorded them going over there. So Button saw these dudes and then chased them. First he chased them in the car, then he chased them on foot. And then he said something like when I catch you, I'm gonna kill you type of ordeal. That dude was running fast. If you gotta watch the video, that dude was running like Sonic the Hedgehog. Like they also said that he's probably going to be in the Olympics for the 4-meter dash, so be on the lookout for that. But these dudes doing this they're really crazy, because really they only did it for likes on Twitter and to be trending. And if they keep doing stuff like this, they're going to end up hurt or worse. So I'm going to leave it with that. Next in music news, Lil Wayne. Oh man, this has been struggle fest city for hip hop. So he was doing a concert and something went down. No one knows why he did this, but he did a concert and he was just like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out." He literally said that. "Fuck this shit, I'm out." And he was like, "Don't ever call me again." And he hasn't said any statement or why. No one understand it. He was the last performer to come out. No one knows why. He just went off. Said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out." Finally, in music news, Apple proposes to increase royalties for getting, royalties for music and streaming. First, they were getting 2 cents for every stream. I was trying to look it up. For some reason, this contract that's been in for streaming been in since 1909. Royalties, and 1909, really? They couldn't update it since then. So now they're gonna update it, and for streaming, every 100 streams they get 9.1 cents. I don't know how you get half, a tenth of a cent, but they get 9.1 cents, and it's not even a dime. But at least Apple's making the proposal. The change hasn't fully been made yet, but shout out to them. So let's get into some gaming news. And finally, in gaming news, Nintendo stock went up, but their pockets went down. Since there's no real money being made from Pokemon Go, Nintendo might be actually losing money. And we're going to find out in their new quarter report that will be coming out soon. Also, in gaming and Pokemon Go news, this chick went to a Beyonce concert in the front row, damn near touching the stage, and all she wanted to do was play Pokemon Go. Why do you pay all that money for a ticket to go see a show? Because Beyonce tickets ain't cheap just to play Pokemon Go. You, ma'am, get the ass clown of the week. Congrats. I just want you to know that. You're the ass clown of the week. I'm gonna start that new segment now. There's gonna be an ass clown of the week every week, and this woman is the ass clown of the week. Last thing in gaming news, all the hype from Mini NES, Sega is now jumping on the bandwagon with their mini Sega Genesis with 80 game plug and play. But is it worth buying it? No, it's actually not worth buying it, because the sound sucks, the quality of the games suck, and there aren't actually all 80 Genesis games. A lot of it is just remake knockoffs. Plus, it's made by, not made by Sega, it's made by Act Games. What? It's out now. It's $39.99. Comes with 2 wireless 6-button controllers that you actually have to you have to actually point it at the system for it to read the controller. And there's also a cartridge slot you're able to put old Genesis games in, but it doesn't play all the Genesis games. Yeah, does that make sense? Why even have the slot there if you can't play all the games? That don't make no sense. So check it out. There will be a video of this guy doing a full description of it. It sucks. It's just a knockoff. They did it really, really fast to jump ahead of Nintendo and get some sales out. It's a knockoff for the new generation who didn't get to play Genesis when it first came out. So this is what you get. Man, they just took their time and did it right. Genesis, because Genesis has really good games. Like on this system, they don't even have the entire Streets of Rage series. How you not have Streets of Rage? It's one of their top set. Or I think Ultra Beast is on there. I don't think Golden Axe is on there. Super Street Fighter isn't on there. Come on, guys. This is all Sonic and Phantasy Star, and then cheap knockoffs of Tetris. And there's this one game called Cannon Ball or Cannon Run, and all it is literally, it's one versus computer or one versus a player, and you shoot cannonballs at each other one at a time. You shoot one cannonball, then I shoot one cannonball, and then you have to take the fact of the wind direction. But once you kill your opponent, it goes back to the title screen. Yeah. Man, some people just trying to get over, huh? Just trying to get over. Today's Monday, so I have a quote of the week. And the quote actually comes from me, Vincent Wolf. This is a quote I made back in high school. A lot of people say they heard it before. I've looked all over the internet trying to find it. And I even went to quote websites and searched for it. And no one has said it but me. And I'm going to say it right here on the show. You guys ready? The things you do today define who you are tomorrow. Boom. Mic drop. That's the mic dropping. I've said this quote when I was in high school because I was talking to my art teacher. His name was Tony. And he was asking me, why I'm so nice and try to be quiet and do the right thing. And I was like, well, it's so easy to be bad and it's so hard to be good. And everything that I do defines who I am tomorrow. That's the full quote. But so he was like, that's really intelligent. I was like, yeah. I just said it right off the top of my head. That's just how I felt at the time. And I still try to feel this way to this day. I still try to live by that. So there you go. The things you do today define who you are tomorrow. From Vincent Wolf is the quote of the week. And that's the show, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And if you're a new watcher of the show, please hit that subscribe button, click a like, leave a comment, and always remember, this goes for everybody. You listening? Keep betting on the Wolves.